If you're a powerlifter, bodybuilder, strongman, just looking for a better leg day, this is the video for you, because we're going to talk about the 16 best leg workouts you can do, demonstrate a couple of them, and then talk about how different populations might program different leg day approaches. If you don't know this yet, leg day is the hardest day, so you definitely want to have all the energy in the world to conquer that kind of workout. The most important leg workout you can do is squats. So that's my number one. You'll unrack the weight, and from the side view, you'll catch it the most. You want to figure out how to get your hips into your squat, making sure that resistance is above the midfoot of the body. So you want to make sure that the middle of the foot has the most pressure, so you're not on the balls of your feet or on the heels of your feet and overloading the hip joint or the knee joint. But basically, most people who squat want to get to depth, which might be for you parallel or below parallel if you're a powerlifter. But nonetheless, you want your hips to meet your knee joint for the most part. And then from there, it truly depends on how you want to program the volume. A powerlifter might do 5 reps, 3 reps, 1 rep. A bodybuilder might do 6 reps, 8 reps, 10 reps. It just depends. The more volume you integrate, the harder the movement becomes. And then right there, you're talking about, are you building strength or are you building size? Some other variations of the squat are like the front squat. You can do cross-armed or underneath. It's front loading. It works more with the knee joint, and that's for a lot of quad development. So if you want stronger quads, or if you're like a strong man who needs more front loading support, front squats are the way to go. Lunges are a great single leg exercise, and they help you learn how to be not only strong but dynamic, because when you walk the lunge and get to depth, you load one leg at a time, so that's super beneficial. And then there's a lot of athleticism that goes into the coordination of it. Another variation of the lunge is the lateral lunge. You'll step out, come back in. That's a great tool for people who want to exist not just forwards, backwards, but side to side. The 5th exercise I would recommend is a step up. What's great about that one is you'll find a platform, like a bench right here. You'll step up into the exercise, and that's great for people who are like powerlifters that want to work their squat, but one leg at a time to build that unilateral strength. Another single leg exercise that's great is the split squat. You're in a split stance. You drop your hips down and up. So it's not like a lunge where you move from one place to the next. You're in position, dropping your hips up and down. And that's a great tool for anyone, again, who wants unilateral strength and to challenge one leg at a time. It's also good to challenge one leg at a time for injury prevention, so that you have to make that leg stronger. The next one is the Bulgarian split squat. It's super helpful because unlike a split squat, you put more pressure on your leg because you put more weight on your leg. You take the foot behind, and now I got more weight on the front foot, which makes it a lot harder. So I'm gonna make sure that I step out further enough. I'll put my back foot flat. I'll have support with my hands or hand, and then I'm gonna come to depth and then stand up. Come to depth and stand up. You could not have hand support. You could just use some dumbbells or something like that instead. Now, we talked a lot about extension movements. So we're working the quads and the glutes. Let's talk about some movements that work the posterior chain, like a good morning or an RDL. A good morning is like a squat, except your hips go backwards and forwards. That's gonna load the glutes, the hamstrings, and your erectors. That's a great powerlifting movement. That's a hinge that'll help with your postural strength. But an exercise that opposes that is an RDL. You actually hinge with the weight in front of you. And this is a great exercise for people who want to grow those same muscles. So I think good mornings are good, maybe just for more so powerlifters, but RDLs are great for all different types of athletes, which leads me into the deadlift. It's a front loading movement, but instead of your hips going backwards, they go backwards and down. So you get more leg drive. It's not just a leg movement, it's a great full body movement. Single leg deadlifts or RDLs, you just balance on one leg, you hinge back and forward. And then I got some unique ones at the end, these last 5 that I want to talk about. One of them is the Zercher. So with the Zercher, you'll load a bar at waist height, you'll cradle it underneath your arms. You want to stand like you would squat, and you're going to squat, but you have weight in front of your body. And I actually use this lift for the strongman population and for some tactical athletes and for some who serve firefighters, police officers. You can also hold the Zercher and lunge. But then, one thing I've neglected to talk about on this list is 3 leg workouts that you can do on machines, like a hack squat, a leg press, glute bridge. Those are all great movements too. And because they're machines, you don't have to worry about technique. You just got to worry about effort. You got to focus on movements that are not just technique based, but they're also effort based. If someone was a powerlifter coming to me saying, hey, I want to build my leg day, what would I do? I would tell them, you need a squat, a variation of your squat, like a pause squat or a box squat that can help you with your weak points, and then accessories that you can focus it's more on effort. Maybe like leg curls, leg extensions, things like that. If you're an older powerlifter, I would definitely recommend that these workouts shouldn't always be intense. Maybe one day is hard, the next time you do it, it's lighter and it's more about form and recovery. So that's another thing too. Leg day should be probably as tough as it needs to be one day a week, but if you need to do it twice a week, maybe make that second day a little bit easier so you can just stay in the game longer. If you're like a high school athlete and you're trying to do a leg day, you're not sure what to do, and you're in a traditional sport, I would say make sure to do squat. I would do some kind of Olympic lift. One that I didn't mention was like high pulls or power cleans. Those are leg-based, full body strength, and they're on explosiveness, so you're not just strong, you're getting powerful. And then 2 to 3 accessories like leg curls, leg extensions that can help grow the muscle, and it's more on effort. If you want a simple leg day, pick 5 exercises. Go from big to small. Always start with squat. Then afterwards, I would pick something else that's a compound, like lunges, step-ups, anything else that's multi-joint after squat. And then the last 2 to 3 exercises, I would recommend maybe making it machine-based, working on not just the quads, but the hamstrings and the glutes, so that you harmonize all those muscles and make sure that they're super strong and have the best benefit for growth to make you progress in your strength career or size building career, whatever it is for you. But if you want to learn more about leg day, let us know, leave a comment, ask a question, subscribe, like the channel. My name is Joseph Lucero with Powerlifting Technique. Hopefully you enjoy the video, and that will catch you next time.